See if I can get one. Dig deep, huh? Yeah. Let's go on the floor. What's this? What's this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that one was freezing.
en celebración de los 70 años de la escuela de parroquia. Welcome all. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you all for being here. This is so exciting. I hope you feel the energy in the air. First of all, we're done with the pandemic. And second of all right, yeah, we're done. And we're SJV strong. Look at this amazing community we have today. This is so exciting.
Muchas gracias a todos nuevamente, agradecidos de que están aquí, disfrutando de la compañía de la comunidad de nosotros de San Juan Vianney, que todos somos una comunidad, la escuela y la parroquia, y la pandemia, bendito sea Dios, parece que ya estamos saliendo. Así que un aplauso a todos y felicidades nuevamente.
We'd like to recognize some of our special guests. Father Larry Hindle, who's here in the front table.
Stand up, Father.
Yes, there he is. Monsignor Francisco Rios. Sister Michael Ann Murphy. Mrs. Martha Wood. And I don't see him, he might be in the food line, but Father Steve Brown.
Father Gino O'Donnell. Hello, Father.
Thank you for being here.
Acabamos de nombrar a los párrocos principales y viceprincipales que han sido parte de esta comunidad y que han sido parte integral, importante de que estemos aquí 70 años después. Así que muchas gracias a ellos que acaban de ser nombrados. Vamos a tomar el tiempo. We're going to take a little bit of time now to actually, it's been long in coming. We had an interruption for like 2 years about being able to thank those people that were so instrumental in making this building in which we are celebrating and being a community, come true. So many a times we've been asked, who are those people? Many of you remember you were asked to participate in a fundraiser, to participate in coming, paint a wall, to participate and donate money. So finally we get to thank you all for your peace in this community center. Estamos aquí también en este momento para revelar una placa en memoria, en agradecimiento a todos aquellos que de alguna forma apoyaron a que este centro comunitario fuera realidad, ya sea con cuál cantidad que haya sido, con cuál cantidad monetaria, tiempos de servicio, juntas, tiempo de su vida, que formaron parte de este centro comunitario para que fuera realidad. Así que ahorita la principal, Suri y yo vamos a levantar esta placa con el nombre de todas aquellas personas que ayudaron. We now reveal this plaque and thank you of all, those that are still here with us and those that have gone before us, to remember your contributions to making this community center come true.
Thank you all very much. It really took the whole community to make this building come true. And as Father Joe was saying in his homily today, since 1952, this community has been building and growing, and it's a commitment of our parishioners and our school families that we have this building where we can celebrate today. So we also have some people to thank today. First of all, David Couch, where are you, David? Raise your hand. David was instrumental in getting the community center through all the stages. He and Cindy Pereira, where are you, Cindy? I know you're here. There she is in the back. Now share how the CCC, the community center, has impacted SJV. Cindy and David?
have. I'm just stunned by the number of people that are here and faces that I've seen that I haven't seen in a long time. This is outstanding. I'm glad you're all here to celebrate with us. What I'd like to do is take you back and talk about what you guys did, what you should be thinking about, is the raising of the $5.4 million to help us build this building. And then we also borrowed $350,000 from the diocese. We paid that off. And we borrowed, and we borrowed $500,000 from the school. And it took us a little time. We started paying on that, and we had the school and the parish get together. The school and the parish finance committee get together in collaboration to come up with a method of how to repay that $500,000. Currently, what we're doing is we're advertising it based on the utilization. So as the school uses the community center, that loan is being paid off. And I don't know the exact balance right now, but we're in the process of paying that loan off. That's how it is. So that gives us a total of 6.2, which is approximately what the cost of in addition to your fundraising and the loans, we had quite a few in-kind. We had a parishioner donate the bleachers. We had them donate the floor. We had the men's club build the stage. We had a flooring company come in and make a flooring. The tile in the bathroom, I say we have the best tile in the bathroom anywhere because we had somebody donate the tile. We weren't going to put tile, but they donated the tile. The sheetrocking was done by one of our former, Carlos Vargas, going over here. He did sheetrocking up to a certain level, but I think that's what he hired. The painting was done by a parishioner. The equipment in the kitchen. I think you guys probably remember that event where we have all the plaques out and we have people, almost all of the equipment in the kitchen is sponsored by you. Somebody here donated that. Tables and chairs that you're sitting at were also donated. For another item, we had people like you could purchase a chair. And so we had you guys come forward and do all this and have it here for us. Somebody was able to print anything. No, the only thing we purchased today was so all of this belongs to us. So what I'd like Cindy to do is tell us a little bit about the events that have happened in the last 10 years.
Okay, I'm Cindy Correa, a parishioner and a parent for St. John's. When the building opened in 2012, David and I were promoting it from, it was just dirt and probably the beams. So we couldn't do it alone. So all of you helped us create this. And since, well, between 2015 and 2020, we've had 150 events in here. We've had Alpha, that's on every Monday, faith formation, diocese priest retreats, youth formation events, men's club barbecues, like today. And we've had parish Valentine's dances, New Year's Eve dances. We've had many school activities, crab feed, holiday fair, father-daughter dance, school dances, school plays, school sports. We have volleyball, we have basketball, and many outside events are here. We've had quinceañeras, wedding anniversaries, birthday parties, funeral receptions, luau's. Many fundraisers were put on here to keep the building going. And, you know, like I said before, we helped, but all of you helped also. And that's what makes this a great community. Thank you.
The last thing that I wanted to mention is going forward, you guys are the ones that we want this building to be used. The school, the parish, and our parishioners. So going forward, you guys.
both so much for sharing that with us. The 70th year took a turn almost exactly 2 years ago today when the world shut down. We recognize those members of our community who kept SJV going.
Of course, instrumental because of the timing, and maybe some of you don't know all the story of how, we came to Massetti to be our principal. Father can tell you the story, but it was really God-sent moment. So instrumental in, being guided through this pandemic time is our principal, Miss Karen Sooty. Also, we would like to introduce all of our council members of our parish and school. If you can please stand if you're present. The Parish Council is a subgroup of the transition team from Father Steve Brown, who has helped Father Joe with the development and implementation of the parish mission to form joyful disciples in the Lord Jesus Christ. Yours truly, Sal Heredia. I'm standing, no need. Mr. Tomas Lopez. Mr. Anthony Mata. Can we all please stand for Steve Ayupan in a moment of silence?
We will pray for today.
As we think of Steve, let's remember the many times we saw him walk this gym, doing the multitude of list of things to do to help our community in so many ways. May he always live in our memories with that smile and that attitude of always willing to go above and beyond. Thank you. Have a seat.
Amen. We also would like to thank our Parish Discernment Council, who prays with Father Joe on major decisions and steps up for the parish and school. Dr. Pamela Jorklin. You hear Pamela? There she is. Mrs. Teresa Mai. Mrs. Patricia Pena. Mrs. Jenny Cox. And Mrs. Monique Mai. Let's give them all a big hand. Thank you.
Now our parish pastoral team and parish staff. They implement the pastoral plan. Father John Huang. You don't recognize him, but that's him.
Father TJ John.
Deacon Raul Mendoza. Monsignor Jerónimo Gutierrez. Our visiting priests, Fathers Philip Yang, Gary Thomas, Kevin Joyce, Paul Mariani, Miss Karen Sooty, Mrs. Jocelyn Martinez, Mrs. Becky Stageman, Mrs. Darby Cunning, Mr. Luis Estrada, Ms. Patricia Rodriguez, Ms. Yolanda Anaya, Mr. Jose Gonzalez, Sister Beth Muganda, Ms. Annette Aiza, and all our parish ministries, such as all our liturgical, cathetical, art, and environment, are PhilAm, Group, Comité Hispano, Faith in Action, St. Vincent de Paul, RCIA, Men's Club, our choir ministers. All of you, please stand up for a very, very deserved applause, and thank you.
All right, we'd also like to thank our Parish Stewardship Council. They help the parish to respond to God in generosity. Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Monique Johnson, Mr. Van Pham, Mr. and Mrs. Elliott and Mama Doug, from the Mama Camp. Thank you all so much. All right, and our parish and school finance councils, we couldn't do this without them. They help the whole community to fulfill the mission by securing financial stability. Mr. Mark Rodriguez, please stand. Mr. Jason Rodriguez, Mr. Dan Pham, Mrs. Maya Reyes, Mrs. Tabitha Pagans, Mr. David Couch, Mr. Tony Benassi, and Ms. Martha Alexander. Thank you all so much. Well, while it's the school, I guess I'll do that too. Our school advisory council, honestly, I couldn't run the school without them. They help parents and teachers and myself fulfill the mission at SJV at the school. Mr. Anthony Mata, Mr. and Mrs. Richard Boomer, Mr. and Mrs. Carrie Benassi, Tony and Carrie Benassi, Mrs. Kathy Hughes Hyson, Mrs. Erin Santos, Mrs. Sandra Garcia, Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Irene Rodriguez, Mrs. Lisa Morales, and last but not least, Mrs. Starlene Da Silva. Thank you all. We couldn't have a school without all of you. Oh, while we're still talking about the school, I'll hog the mic over here, Sal. The school and staff faculty have been true heroes during the pandemic in making their own health, risking their own health for the sake of our children. Please stand also to be recognized. Mrs. Barbara Spencer. And all of our teachers, Mrs. Kelly Johnson, Mrs. Molly Aguilar, Mrs. Jeanette Quintilla, Mrs. Kathleen Seeson, Mrs. Anya Boynton, Mrs. Paula Burdell, and Mrs. Kathy Lundgren. Please stand so everybody can recognize you. Thank you all very much. And we also want to have a special thanks for Mr. Eli Medina, that may he rest in peace and intercede for us in this action. With deep appreciation to all these members of our SJV community, we have arrived at our parish 70th anniversary. We have gone through so many challenges, especially over the past 2 years, and yet God has been faithful. We have been kept safe from fires and viruses. We are grateful for all who have gone before, those who have joined our community, and those who will join our community. And let me introduce the man that makes this all happen, Mr. Father Joe Kim, pastor of our school record. Father Joe Kim.
Thank you. All right. Muchísimas gracias a todos ustedes. What a beautiful day today. I mean, I think this is, I'm a pandemic pastor. I came in when everything was shut down, and as we are coming back together, it's so awesome to see everybody here and to actually use this place for its original intent. One person that I know is not on here but was always part of this whole process, I want to recognize Mr. George Honore, especially for this particular place. So thank you, George. I just want to say that, this place is a place of encounter. We encounter each other, we encounter God. This has always been intent as for the school kids as well as for the parish. And it continues to be so. And I know we're now, thanks be to God, in a financial position where we don't necessarily have to use this facility for other people to pay us for us to use it. We can actually use this for our own activities. And as was mentioned, we use this every Monday night for Alpha, where people who come, who haven't been part of the church, or as Pope Francis has really reached out to people who are maybe away from the church, and in our listening sessions, you have told the Pope that we want to be a church that welcomes people. We want to be a church that engages people who may have been part of us but have left. We want to be a church at St John Vianney who's able to evangelize, meaning bring the gospel in a joyful way to those people who have not really been in the church or part of the faith, or maybe have walked away. Somos aquí una iglesia que somos siempre están dando bienvenidos a casa. Bienvenidos en cualquier lugar o situación que ustedes están. Ustedes son bienvenidos aquí en la iglesia y en la escuela. Y como ha dicho el sínodo a Papa Francisco, este es un lugar. Empezamos con el corazón a dar bienvenida a otra persona, porque si nosotros católicos no podemos hacerlo, ¿quién va a hacerlo? If the Catholic Church can't be the one who unites humanity, who's going to do it? And I think that St. John Vianney is definitely a place of encounter, of welcome. We are Democrats and we are Republicans. We are immigrants and we are citizens. We are married and we are divorced or separated. We are people who kneel at church and people who like to stand. Let's just put that out there as well. There's no judgment. People who like to wear masks and people who don't, right? I am a pastor of everybody. I am a Catholic pastor. That means we are not a private institution. We are a Catholic church. And as a Catholic church, we have had ministers here. I'm so glad that Sister Michael Ann and Martha Wood and Jean O'Donnell and Steve Brown and Monsignor Francisco, who had to run for another thing, and Father Larry Hendel and Monsignor Geronimo, people who have given their lives, really, for this community, and have all come back. They're pretty happy, right? Father Tony Mancuso, by the way, he has a back issue, and from all the walking he did to fundraise for this community center, as Father Steve Kim as well, for all the walking they did for this community center. There have been so many priests, so many religious, so many lay volunteers and ministers who have gone through this place. People who are now working for the church in bigger ways, who are working for the bishop, for example. Several parishioners and staff who have been through here are now working for the chancery. And this is a place that I believe has always been such a unique place. People who have had means, people who have had no means, people who just came here, people who've been here forever. I am very proud to see you finally, right? Because I know this is the community that has, some pastors say, has been very, quote, resilient. And resilient, I'll let you interpret what that means. But resilient, I agree. We have been hit by a lot. We have financially been hit. But you all came right back several times. And in one ADA year, we pretty much erased our entire debt. And so I know that not even just financially, this community is poised because of so many people who have gone for 70 years who have given their lives over to build the parish and the school up. That there is a tradition here of service. There's a tradition here of faith. And there's a tradition here of ministry that we really want to encourage moving forward. Steve Ayupa, and I know some of you don't know who he is. He was a school parent here. Joseph and Matthew, went through here. They're awesome, awesome people. Steve was willing to retire early from his career to come and spend the rest of his energy working for this parish for free, which was music to my ears. So if anyone wants to retire early and work for me, you're all come on over. But it's that kind of heart that is going to move, has gotten us here and is going to move us forward. There's hundreds of people here on here. This one is actually misspelled, so the one on the wall over there is actually real. But hundreds of people, and many of you are here, welcome back, that your or your parents' names are here. We want to honor you and thank you. But the way we're going to honor you and thank you isn't going to be by putting up a plaque only. It's by how we live this community. Honramos nuestros padres y abuelitos con una vida que servimos y hacemos la misma fe. Tenemos la misma fe. Que en 70 años ellos van a poner la misma placa con nuestros nombres para nuestros nietos y bisnietos. I've heard it from so many of you. I've heard it from Sal's daughter, who spoke eloquently last year, and she said, and she's a senior now, she said, I want John Vianney to be a place that's welcoming my kids and my grandkids. That is worth everything. That we have young people now who want John Vianney for their own children and their own grandchildren. We have so many generations here present. And that's really what we're aiming at. We're celebrating 70th year this year. We're celebrating 75 years in 5 years. So within 5 years, we really want to make sure that this place will be around for Esmeralda's children and grandchildren. And we know that it's not only buildings, but it's people. We need to invest in buildings and we need to invest in people. And one of the primary ways we are going to do that is to change the second floor to the parish office back into residences so that young people who wish to serve in our church and in our county can be welcome at John Vianney to live in a community that is going to help them to minister in the church, in our schools, and in our county. So I'm going to welcome you, as there's plenty of beer and alcohol or wine left. You can. There's also a police officer present. Just to let you know. We don't really have any other schedule right now. This isn't going to be used really. You can stay as long as you want. But I'd like to invite you, because many of you have never gone into the old convent. And Sister Michael Ann shared with us several months ago that Sister Michael Ann actually was a resident in room number 16, I think it was. And look how she ended up. Right? As someone who has given her life over to the church, you had a community that surrounded you. Last week we had 16 college students who were here. And so there's one room over there that's kind of set up for residences, and you'll kind of get a sense of what we're talking about. Vamos a convertir esta edificio del convento para hacer una comunidad en el segundo piso para los ministros jóvenes de los maestros y ministros en la iglesia para que los nietos y bisnietos de sus jóvenes pueden ser bienvenidos a servir en nuestra iglesia. So, yo voy a invitar a entrar a esta oficina, convento, para ver y para sentir qué es el San Juan Vianney, tu comunidad, para que nosotros podamos ver y sentir el futuro. El futuro es como Esmeralda, la hija de Salvador. Es como sus hijos que quieren servir su iglesia. So we have no other schedule. DJ Father John is going to start jamming up right now. You guys want to dance? Go ahead. I want to go hear confessions right now. The second floor. So the entrance is on this side, so you can go through upstairs and check out the rooms and then come down on this side. But just for you to get a feeling that those were all offices, half of which were used for storage. That is a near venial or mortal sin according to some real estate agents. That we are using that kind of space when there are so many teachers and so many ministers who would love to serve our schools and our parishes but are priced out of Silicon Valley. This is our way at St. John Vianney to continue to make St. John Vianney a place of welcome, a place of ministry, and keep the tradition going of a place of faith. So St. John Vianney, pray for us. God bless you all. Thank you, and go Vikings. All right. This place is run by women here, and Miss Sudi just told me that I forgot lots of things. So, I'm not done yet. I'd like to thank those who put this on. First of all, I'd like to thank our major sponsor, the New York Style Sausage Company, and Laura. Thank you very much. And I think you're able to take all the food, right? So whoever wants, please take all the food. This idea of having this was developed by the Fill-In Committee. And they wanted the Filipinos, lots of them, I know all of them, love to sing and love to have parties. And they wanted to have a party. And so I want to thank the Fill-In Committee, especially Melanie Estranero. So Melanie, who's the guardian of the alcohol over there, who's a great. And I want to thank the men's club who have been here, so many dinners for the Alpha, and especially for Mr. David Couch for leading us through. So thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I might as well do all the other announcements. The fiesta is back. So we're going to get that going. It's the third weekend of May, as it always is. So we're trying to get stuff for the kids because we missed the boat on the rides this year, but we're really working hard for that. So if you have any ideas of what we can do for the kids, because the rides I'm not sure we can do, talk to Cindy Perea and Diana Gell. Our Good Friday service, talk about using this facility. I don't think we've ever had a Good Friday service here in this building. I could be wrong, but we are going to have it here. So if you need an excuse to take a day off, take the day off on Good Friday. Because at noon, we are going to have meditations on the 7 last words and a beautifully prepared passion play on Good Friday. So please come on. And if you're not receiving any weekly update emails, I don't know how you all got here, by the way, but please contact the parish office or visit the parish website. Our open house for our school is next week. Please extend an invitation. I think the deal is still on. that $500 to your current tuition or to our endowment scholarship at the parish for anyone who invites and completely gets into the application process. So next week. Okay, y también en español. La fiesta regresa el tercer fin de semana de mayo. La Santa Viernes, que tenga un día de descanso para reunir aquí el mediodía aquí. Y si ustedes no están recibiendo sus correos electrónicos, favor de llamar a la oficina para recibirlo. Y hay una clase abierta de la escuela el domingo que viene, no mañana, pero el domingo que viene. Y si ustedes que invita a otra familia para regresar o para asistir y inscribir en la escuela. Y hay mucha ayuda, muchas becas para las familias. Oye, la escuela no es privada, la escuela es católica. Entonces, la directora y yo, nosotros somos católicos. En México y otros países, desafortunadamente, la escuela es solamente para los ricos. No es el caso aquí. Es tu escuela y yo soy tu parroquia y ella es tu directora. Si ustedes tienen hijos ahorita, es tu escuela. Ustedes son bienvenidos a tu escuela. Entonces, la semana que viene hay una casa abierta para ustedes. All right. I think that's it. Father John, DJ John's got a whole thing. But I'm going to invite Father Larry Hendel to give us a final blessing. Father Larry, I believe, was the one who first started this whole thing at the community center. He started the fundraising, he started this whole idea. I am so happy that he is here, that we are able, because his name is right there, the first one, right? And it's only fitting that he gives us a blessing. And I'm so happy, Larry, that you're here. Look how happy he is. As a retired, I mean, I want to be like you when I grow up, Larry. Congratulations, Larry. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Your faith and your ministry here 18 years ago is still growing. So I'm so happy that you're here. So would you give us a final blessing? Thank you.
Hello, David. For those who don't know me, I am Father Larry Hendel. I was pastor here from 1996 to 2004 with Sister Michael Ann and Martha Wood is on staff. And I was invited here by Father Barry. You may not everybody know that, but Father Barry Frank said, Larry, can we go to breakfast? And he said, again, the reason I'm calling you is I want you to become pastor of St John Vianney. And I said, really? Are you sure? And I'm very grateful that I was able to serve here for those many years. And those who know me, thank you. But I want to point out something that's very important. Back in 98 or 99, somewhere around there, I had a meeting in the church talking about, let's change the carpet and improve the lights. And Jim McEntee said, Father Larry, you need a bigger vision than that. And some of you may remember the meetings in the hall with the architect firm brainstorming what we could possibly do for the parish. And at that moment we said money was no object. And we had some wild, crazy ideas on what could be done. And it ended up with many fundraisers, 3 capital campaigns to get to this building. Thank you very, very much. And I am retired now, you're right. So let's pause for a moment, remembering all those intentions we keep in our minds and hearts. all those people who are near and dear to us, those who are with us, and those who have gone before us. O good, gracious, loving, and ever-present God, we thank you for your presence in this place, in these people, in this La Familia. We thank you for the ways you grace our lives and push us out to bring the good news to others, to uplift others, to welcome others, to console others. We thank you for all who prepared this day, providing the space, the food, the hospitality, and for those who go forth from this place to dream new dreams, experience new visions, and experience new hope for this community, our church, and especially peace in our world. Amen. Amen. And the church said, Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. All right, so there's no other program. There's some drinks, there's lots of food, desserts, coffee, and Olive, can you raise your hand? Olive's in charge of our art and environment, by the way. The church always, thank you, Olive. So Olive is going to lead a group. We're going to go into the parish office, the convent. She'll show you the second floor, and you guys can see it. Because you're always welcome anytime over there. There's a little chapel, it's very beautiful. But anyone who's ever wanted to go to a convent, now's your chance to go to a convent. And you can also leave the convent too. Olive va dirigir un grupo para ver el convento. Ustedes son muy bienvenidos. All right, that's it. Thank you everybody for being here. God bless. Happy St. Joseph Day. Take care. Okay. And we have lost classes. Anyone who lost their classes in the church like this, please come and claim it. Take it away, Father John.
okay, just go for it.
the water.
Can I put some beers in here? Stuff out the ice?
Guys, maybe we throw away all the boxes. Maybe you should dump them on the water.
Okay.
That was the last.